Yo, what up, to everybody? It's Coach Shaw back again, the mayor of fair. That means I am fair with everyone. And then we got co-host Coach Anthony Davis, Coach Amp from Fort Lauderdale representing. How you doing, baby?
What's happening?
Chilling, man. Excited, man. Regional finals coming up. Had some great games last night. We're gonna jump right into high school
Yes,
basketball.
sir.
Okay, let's talk about the game that you were at last night versus Miami High and Cold Glaze, which was a competitive match. Talk to me about
hmm
what happened in that game.
it was pretty much a back and forth game. Pretty much from start to finish. Cold Glaze had probably a 5 point lead in the second quarter, 7 point lead in the third quarter. Um, Gavin Reed, I want to say 2027 point guard from Cold Glaze, who was pretty much getting to the mid range, shooting a three ball. They really couldn't do nothing with him. The other kid they got 2026, Kyler Theophil. He's gonna be a prospect, and he was getting to his mid range, and he- both of them are pretty much jump shooters and getting to their spots. Uh, that's their game, getting to their spots and rising over the defense and stuff like that. So they was pretty much cooking all night. They went up seven, probably like a little bit way through the third, and then Miami High went to it. I was impressed with what they did. They got out of the man to man, and I want to say they went to like a matchup zone, and they put Romari Robinson pretty much at the top and tried to take away um, Gavin Reed, and they did a good job. Because from that point when they switched up, I don't think he scored for the rest of the game. So they pretty much neutralized him, and that pretty much changed the game. Like he with his energy, his defense, and his athleticism, he's gonna be a pretty good prospect for whatever school decides to get grab him up. So um,
How did role play last night?
no, he was good. He was good. He was good. He's from because like throughout the season I don't have a chance to get out and watch him, so I haven't really seen him probably since the fall league. But
Mhm.
he's gotten a lot better with his ball handling, his decision making. Obviously his athleticism has been like that for years. Um,
Man, he had 14 points to say last night.
no, and it came within the flow of the offense. Coral Glaze was in the zone pretty much the whole night, so he had to
Mhm,
pick and choose his spots.
mhm,
He had a big three that I want to say to tie the game up or to cut it to two in
mhm.
the fourth quarter. And to me, his defense on Gavin Reed pretty much just taking him completely out of the game in the second half or in the fourth quarter.
Hmm.
That was pretty much the turning point for me. So it's just like I'm doing what I can do. We're struggling. I'm like, forget it. I'm gonna lock in on their best player and who's killing us, and I'm just gonna take him away. And that's pretty much what they did. So shout out to the Miami High and their coaching staff for making that adjustment, I should say.
What about that big fella, Aaron?
Yeah,
Big Aaron Richards. He had
yeah, Aaron
27 and
Richards,
8 last night. Say,
man. And it like in the first half, it was in that zone, and he was shooting a lot of jumpers, but
mm,
some went in, some went out. So I don't know what got into him. As soon as the game got tied in the fourth quarter, he scored the last 10 points of the game to close the game out. And I'm talking about post moves, offensive rebounds. It just like hit him scoring in the paint. There's nobody that can stop him because he's just so big and he go left hook, right hook, and he can score pretty much on anybody,
mm.
on anybody. So
Once that kid, I seen him in the summer. He was shooting a lot of jump shots, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
In the
Plano
fir- in the
State
first
did.
half, that's what he was doing, and I think that's a big reason Corey Glaze was able to stay in the game. But once he started to dominate inside, they couldn't really do nothing with him.
That's most
So,
teams that play
yeah,
against him when
hmm
he dominates inside and he started. getting in the paint.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing I watched him. I watched about 5 or 6 games of theirs this year, and same thing. Like once he got in that paint, he started going crazy.
He is a problem down low. I'll tell you that much right now. He is a problem down there.
Ain't nothing you can do with that kid, man. They say the Cortez kid had 12 assists last night.
I didn't see 12 assists, but that could have been me. I didn't see 12 assists because they was in the zone the whole night and the ball was moving. He was struggling with his shot a little bit, but he was moving the ball a little bit. I could see probably about 6 to 8, but 12 I didn't really see 12.
12 assists is wow.
Yeah,
7
great.
steals and 12 assists.
Yeah,
that's wild. But anyway, before we get to any other game, let's talk about who they're gonna play next. They got Columbus next. They probably got the biggest challenge in the country, not in the state, not in the city, in the country. We're going against the number one player in the country and the number one team in the country. What is your predictions? We're gonna do predictions today. Coach Amp is doing predictions, yo.
Hey, I'm on the record. I'm for the last 2 years, I'm probably like 10-2 for the last 2 years. So y'all might want to listen to what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he won a lot of bets from me.
Yeah,
he won a lot of bets. So, who you got? Columbus or Miami High to go to the big dance? Who you got?
If this was any other year and they were playing any other team, I would probably pick Miami High because I was really impressed on how Tico coached the game last night or whatever, and how everybody when they got down they didn't get rattled. I really like Romari Robinson. I really like him. He's gotten so much better since his freshman year. I really like his game. The other kid you was telling me about.
Joseph Jean,
the guy,
X Factor.
I forgot his name. He averaged a double this year.
Joseph Jean.
Oh man, he's yeah, X Factor. He gets on the glass. He gets after it. He high energy kid. High energy kid. I like his game too. But it would be like insane. You have to. It would be insane for me to pick Miami High. I say it would be insane for me to pick Miami High against that.
Yeah, I mean they were shocked. That had to shock the world. And it would be the biggest upset.
I mean, they would have to kidnap. They would have to kidnap
half of the team. It would be the biggest upset in United States history if Miami High defeats Columbus. I don't care if it's by half a point. It would be the biggest upset. But anyway,
me being nice, they got their work cut out for them.
So I'm gonna go back again. I know I explained a lot of stuff this morning. Huh? I said I'm gonna go back again.
No, go ahead.
Alex no explained this morning. I went to the Northwestern versus St. Brendan game. Okay. Good game plans by both teams. Shout out to Northwestern and St. Brendan. Look, man, that little kid, Jonas Duque, if I'm pronouncing his last name right, bruh, you can't take the ball from him. He can shoot it from deep.
Yeah,
he defends like his life is on the line. You know what I mean? And the only thing is he only 5'8". Dog, he's defending it like his whole family's life is on the line, bro. Like, we not losing this game.
Right.
And the kid, he hit the game winner. He had 30 points, 11 assists, man. I really, truly think he is a college basketball player. But
that's
size, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get him the exposure now to make sure that some of these colleges, especially these area colleges, see it. But even if he's a walk-on somewhere, he can help somebody. But anyway, that game was pretty tough, man. I like the way Northwestern came out. Both played man-to-man, straight up. The one thing, St. Brendan usually press. They didn't press a lot this game. They shot well. Benny Fajella came out bombing. He hit 7 threes.
Yeah.
He had 23 points, and you knew he was coming, dude. So these guys, kid Jonas was dribbling through the lane. I mean, right up under the basket, and suddenly just found.
And now
I don't know. He waited. Yeah, he waited for the defense to shift, and he just dropped it right out to the 3-point line to Benny for a 3. I was like, oh my goodness. Good game, good teams. I think what is Benny averaging? 17 a game, and Jonas is averaging 15.6. So, you know what I mean? Yeah. That being said, I gotta ask you a question. Who do you got winning? Stranahan or St. Brendan at Stranahan? Before you answer that question, let me let the fans know. Okay. Christian Yeargin averaged, just coming off one of his best games of his career, and especially in the playoffs with 24 points. He averaged 14.7 points, 5 assists. David Neely with 12 points a game. 5 rebounds. David Neely is averaging 12 points a game. You know what I mean? Phenomenal shooter from outside. And I don't know if the big fella playing from Stranahan, he got a little banged up yesterday, but hopefully he played can be a complete game. Who do you got winning that game and why?
I was talking to one of the coaches earlier, and I said this is before playoffs even started, and I told him sometimes it's how lucky you get. Whoever's the most healthiest could come out on top, and it really depends. Like if the big fella can't go, it's going to be very hard for them to be able to compete, because he just changes so much of what they do. But talking to him today and yesterday, they think he's going to try to play. So if he plays and he's able to contribute and to dominate, obviously I like Stranahan to go out on top. I just think the inside play, the rebounding, it's going to be a good game, and it's going to be it's like two different strengths, and who's going to dominate more. Is Stranahan going to be able to offensive rebound and play on the inside? Is St. Brendan's able to speed Stranahan up? Can St. Brendan's hit enough threes to overcome the inside points from Stranahan? So I think I like Stranahan. You want me to give you a score?
Yeah, just give me what they're gonna win by.
Give you a score? I like Stranahan by 3. By 3. I like Stranahan by 3. It's gonna be a good game though. It's gonna be a good game. At Stranahan.
They're gonna pack the house for that one, man. Shout out to Stranahan.
Yeah. Get there early. Get there early.
It ain't gonna be, I think St. Brendan bringing their whole school church. They've been road battle tested now. They played against
And if you haven't seen Stranahan play, they got this young sophomore guard.
What's his name?
Damari. I don't even know his last name, but his first name is Damari. He keeps that. You talking about the other kid keep that ball on the string? This kid keeps that ball on the string, boy. It's hard to stay in front of him. Yeah, it's hard to stay in front of him. I'm telling you. I think it's 2027.
I gotta look
it up. Hard to stay in front of him. He gonna be one of the better ones coming up in the next couple of years. So.
Oh, you're talking about Damari Foster?
Yeah, he's gonna be one of the better. Yeah. He shoot it, go left, go right, finish left, finish right. I'm talking about he got it all at such a young age. He's really a complete player, and I'm looking forward to him on that matchup between him and Jonas. So we'll see.
Oh yeah, Damari versus Jonas.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good
matchup. So let's get to another game, man, real quick. Let's talk about Gulliver Prep. Gulliver Prep is 20-8.
Right.
And Cardinal Gibbons is 24-4. They've
Right.
been proven to be one of the best teams in Broward County and in South Florida.
Right.
I don't know what Max Preps is saying, but I know that Cardinal Gibbons has actually been really good this year. They got Justin Herbert averaging 16.3 points a game, 8.4 rebounds. AJ Ambrose, I love AJ Ambrose, baby.
Yeah.
14.4 points a game and 5.2 assists. That sounds about accurate. You don't turn the ball over a lot. Reminds me of Jonas.
Yeah.
Who do you got winning that game and why?
So to be honest with you, I haven't really seen Gulliver a lot this year, but I have seen.
Let me go with Gulliver Prep.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Gulliver Prep Gulliver Prep. Jacob Marquez, 26.3 points per game. and 3.8 assists. Caden Roberts, 9.2 points per game is their second leading scorer there. 20-8. Shout out to Justin Cardoza.
Yeah, my
That's
guy.
my guy.
My guy.
Shout out to Justin Cardoza. And this is gonna be a really good game. But tell me, what do you think of that game? And I'll tell you.
Well, I know Gibbons is pretty good. Like you said, AJ is pretty much the head of the snake on that team. It's just he's shifty and quick and hard to stay in front of. He finished left, right. The Justin kid, extremely athletic, can finish pretty much over anybody. I think I'm gonna have to go with Cardinal Gibbons. I really can't tell you much about Gulliver Prep. Gulliver Prep, but I've seen Cardinal Gibbons in the Big 8, and when we played them, they pretty much those shit. I want to say the start lineup is pretty much plays pretty much the whole game. So it's going to be
they're not that deep.
Yeah, they're not that deep. So their best players is going to play. So it's going to be a good game.
So you got Cardinal Gibbons.
I got Cardinal Gibbons going to States.
Jacob Marquez, okay, 26 points a game. Who gonna stop him? Who do you think will guard him on that team? Listen, the kid can. His stats aren't fake. So
he
can literally go in there and get a 30 ball real quick. But he got to stop everybody else because he's the only person averaging double digits.
Yeah, I remember him though.
Yeah.
So
I got
a good matchup. It should be a good
matchup. Matchup of coaching, man. Coach Hassan, Coach Bill. I think it's going to be a really good game. Let's move to the next game. Calvary Christian versus St. Andrews. Calvary Christian is 19-1. Sean Abiv, 2024 Broward County Mr. Basketball. He's averaging 22 points a game. Caden Darty's averaging 16.1. Colin Paul, the X Factor, and probably one of the best, most underrated players in the state of Florida and in the country. He's averaging 13 points a game. They're 19-1 versus St. Andrews, who had played a pretty solid schedule. They weren't scared to come to Miami. It's 26-3.
Yeah.
They got Alex Montez, who's averaging 17.5 points per game. We haven't seen much of St. Andrews, even though they came down here to the show and played. They're not one of those Palm Beach teams that's scared of the Dade County Brown. Yeah, I'm calling it out, man. I'm tired of this, man. Wellington, bro. Come on, Wellington. Come on down, man. Come on down. Let's see what you got. Y'all stay up there and win 20 games against these subpar teams. Come on down to the crew. Mark and McGee got something. Yeah. Everybody got something. Dwyer, come on down. Quit winning 20 games and losing in the first round playoff, bro. Tired of that, man. I'm calling them out. I love West Palm Beach basketball.
Yeah.
I do. I think they got a lot of talent out there, but their top teams don't want to come down here and want no smoke. So, but anyway, St. Andrews versus Calvary Christian. Who do you got?
Like I said, in the Columbus thing, it's gonna be. I'll be insane to pick against Calvary, even though I think this will be a little bit of a better game. I just think Calvary, like from top to bottom, the talent is just It's just it'll probably be too much for St. Andrews to overcome. And I don't know. You could probably tell me better. Is Sean playing, or is he still banged up, or is he 100%?
I can't give you an injury report, but I know what happened. But I'm gonna say it ain't gonna matter.
It's not gonna matter. Okay.
I'm gonna say it ain't gonna matter. They got the Colin Paul. That kid's good, man. Like
Yeah,
he's
he's
real,
good.
real. Like he's high major Division One, can
Oh
play
yeah.
2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? He's really a 3. They probably
Yeah.
play him inside because he's smart. He know how to play the game. But
Right.
he's really a 3, a wing,
Right.
because he
Right.
handle the ball. He make good decisions. So I don't know. Like I don't know if Sean played, but who you got winning? If
Yeah.
Sean doesn't play, who you got winning?
If he doesn't play, it'll still be a good game, but I still got Calvary winning.
You got Carey because
Yeah.
they lost to Carey 72-57
Okay.
on the 7th of February, not too long ago.
So recently, okay.
Yeah, so they seen them already. I think it was district championship. They wound up winning them.
Oh,
Winning.
they in the same district. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it wasn't a bad game.
Right.
So you got Carey on that one.
Mhm.
All right. We're gonna skip the 1A. Atlantic Christian versus Sagemont for the money. They got Mike Muscala. I think he's a former NBA player's son. He's averaging 12 points a game. You know, he's sophomore.
Yeah.
And then he's 6'2" guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's all I know about Atlantic Christian. Then you got 19-8. Sagemont. Anthony Knowles, 12 points a game, 4 assists a game, legit against legit talent. Then you got Urim commit Matt Abel, 20 points a game. Man, they got the Patrick LeBert, who's averaging 15.6 points a game. Kevin Thomas having 17 points a game. This all-star team versus Atlantic Christian. This is what I talk about playing your schedule, playing a good schedule. They lost 8 games against 8 good teams, and I don't know who they lose. I gotta look it up. I don't know who they lost to, but give me your insights on this game.
I mean, the talent is you just name it. They are Division Ones across the board, so it's gonna be hard for anybody in their region to match up with them. It's just gonna be hard.
Listen, they lost to Lake Worth, Atlantic Christian, and they lost to Palm Beach Central. Two solid teams.
Right.
But you going against Sagemont is like, I'm gonna tell you what their coach always said, telling me, don't bet against me.
Yeah.
He always says that. And in this game, I'm not betting against them nowhere in any game that they played this far this season. I think they'll be a state championship team. No one can stop them in 1A at all.
Yeah.
Has a chance. But anyway, is your prediction? Who you got?
Oh, definitely Sagemont. I definitely got Sagemont.
Sagemont.
No disrespect to those coaches. I don't even think it's gonna be close. So
no, it's 30. They 20-2. They lost to. They ain't played nobody like that. Man.
Yeah.
So I can't really vouch for Atlantic Christian. All right, let's move to the next game. Let's go to 6A real quick. Let's move up the ladder. Straight to Coral Springs. Alex Pierre Lewis, 22.6 points a game. Freshman Jeremiah Henry, 11.3 points per game. And then St. Thomas Aquinas, they got their 27-2. Coral Springs is 18-9. Clarence Westbrook is leading with 17 points a game. We got Clarence with 17 points a game, and let me see. Wembley is averaging 16 points a game, and the starting point guard, I know he sacrificed a lot. DJ Sandy is averaging 9 and 7 assists, couple of steals, sacrificing and checking. So I'm pretty sure he's gonna get this kid. He's gonna get this kid drawn up. Him or Wembley, Alex Pierre, and who averaging 23 a game. Who do you think is gonna win this game and why?
I'm probably leaning towards St. Thomas, but I really like what Coral Springs pretty much got out of this year, and because when we played them earlier, it was pretty much like the Alex Pierre. He's probably, let me see, he's probably not a Division One kid. He's probably like Division Two NAIA because he's not the most athletic. But one thing he could do is he can score that basketball. Like I haven't seen a kid like this. He can score that basketball with the best of them. I'm talking about score in bunches. So it's going to be a tough matchup. Whoever they decide to match up with, if they run the traps, playing zone, playing straight up man to man, I don't think you're gonna be able to guard him 1-on-1. It's going to be a multiple effort thing from St. Thomas. But I just think the lack of size from Coral Springs might get them at the end. And I know Barter likes to run up and down and try to speed you up and press you and stuff like that. So it's gonna be up to the guards to be able to handle that. And I just think the size and the like DJ Sandy, he's just so good, man. He always makes the right play. So it's gonna be a tough game. I think St. Thomas pulls it out. I think it'll be closer than what people think.
Score?
St. Thomas by 7.
St. Thomas by 7.
Yeah, and Coral Springs has a freshman. What's his name? Jemiah?
Yeah, Jemiah Henry.
He's probably one of the better freshmen in the county. Like he's probably one of the better freshmen in the county. He can really, not even in the county, I would say all of South Florida, he can really fill it up. And he's 6'4", long arms, athletic. He can really play. So that's a bright spot for him. But I think I'm leaning towards St. Thomas by 7.
I think St. Thomas physicality is tough, man. Like they're very physical. And Wembley, they get in transition. They run a bunch of different kind of defensive schemes. He's not gonna let you get comfortable. Yeah. And Barter want to get up down the floor. He want to press you. He want to get up in your face and make stuff uncomfortable too. So it's gonna be a high scoring game. Yeah. But I think
it's gonna be a good game though. It's gonna be good than what people think. I think it's gonna be good.
I think the Wembley and Lewis matchup is gonna tell who's gonna be real.
Yeah, I'm telling you, if you haven't never seen this kid play it, he can score that basketball. I'm telling you. So
he good, but I know. So I sent this film out to try to get stuff from low major Division Ones to give him a shot.
Yeah, man.
And I think he can play Division One at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's right now because of the way the portal is going and the way how things are going right now with high school basketball and all the money being passed around. But and him being on the radar so late. But I think at some point he'll be able to get a shot at playing at a Division One. But right now, maybe he's Division Two player, NAIA player, JUCO player. Yeah, maybe he's that guy that get in the transfer portal and prove himself over and over again. And sometimes you have that with certain kids because I was one of them.
Right,
JUCO. But anyway, so St. Thomas by 7. I'm right. I need to write it down. My pencil. Get my pencil. 7.
I ain't gonna miss many picks now.
Not 7. Okay. Let's go with another one. Actually, this is the last one.
Yeah, I think
you got. Yeah, it's the last one. And this is one. This one has shocked me. I was totally shocked on this one. Okay. Miami Country Day defeated Chaminade Madonna at home and put up 100 on them. This kid, Sham Gobalt from Miami Country Day. Let's talk about the Miami Country Day. 21-6. He's averaging 16 and 10. Then they got Fernando Romero's averaging 16 a game as well.
Right.
Look, Miguel Aubry, He's on their team too, averaging I think 14, 15 points a game. Look,
He's talented though. That kid's talented.
and then before I start talking about them, Riviera Prep 18-10, state champions last year, 2024 state champions. And then they got Jeremy Jenkins averaging 12, Miles and Mason is averaging 12 a game. They got three guys averaging 12. Very balanced. Game winner the other day by Mason. Game winner versus who they're playing against? Oh, Westminster Academy.
Yeah.
They can't get over that hump. Westminster Academy, man,
3
all the
years,
5-stars.
3 years in a row.
3 years in a row, dog. That's
3 years
like
in a row.
Michigan versus Ohio State. Go blue. Go blue. But I can't understand how come they can't get over that hump of beating Riviera. Riviera comes there and beat them again if they play without Dante Allen. But and nothing. I'm not taking nothing away from Westminster Academy because they had a really good season and they got some really good prospects on their team.
Right.
Kid going to Florida. Costanza's going. I mean, Lloyd's going to Florida. Costanza's going to. I don't know. He's wherever he wants to go. Duke, North Carolina, wherever he wants to go.
Anywhere you want to go, you go.
Yeah, he's very good, like a Brandon Ingram type.
Right.
Guard, smooth. So, but for them not to get over there, was he playing? Did he play yesterday?
I'm assuming he did. I'm assuming he did. I didn't hear nothing about no injuries, not like that.
I didn't hear nothing about no injuries either.
I'm assuming he did.
But anyway, we got Miami. I mean, we got Riviera Prep versus Miami Country Day. Miami Country Day coming off a great win over at Chaminade down in dominating fashion, scored 99 points. The big fella, Gabal, if I'm pronouncing his name right, big kid, 6'6", plays like Jokic / Carmelo.
Yeah.
He's smooth with it, but he can shoot it. He grab every rebound. He never look rattled.
Yeah, he's good.
Can handle the basketball, like everything you want in a big. As far as like in this day and age, as far as a stretch for it, he is a Division I player.
Oh yeah, he can shoot it too.
He's a Division I player. I would want that kid on my team.
Right.
Okay. And Fernando Romero, who do you got winning that game versus Riviera Prep and Miami Country Day? This is going to be one of them ones.
It's going to be a good game.
It's going to be a Riviera at the edge of the earth. You know, man, I love Riviera, man. It's far, man. But I will make the drive to go see them boys play and Coach Shabazz, man. Those guys are good guys, man. I love that. I love the Riviera prep staff and stuff. So talk to me. Who you going to win this game?
Oh, yeah. Man, I was actually surprised. Well, I kind of thought that Country Day was going to win, but I was surprised at the margin of victory. I was surprised at how much they dominated Chaminade. Until I see it, until I'm able to see it, and until I see a team go in there and try to beat Riviera, I'm gonna have to go with Riviera. From pretty much from top to bottom, I think that they're a more complete team. But I'm thinking 2-point win, 3-point win. It's not gonna be a blowout or a 10-point win. I think it's gonna be from start to finish. It's gonna be nip and tuck. So I think we got a good game for that one.
You know, Riviera played one of the toughest schedules in the country.
Right.
And then Miami Country, they not no slouches. They lined up some games and played some good games too, and they beat some good teams this year. So I can't take nothing away from them. So shout out to the SOH guys, Ralph and all those guys over there.
Yes, sir.
They put together a good team. I think these teams have set up without Gustavo in the game, in the lineup. I don't know if he's playing or not. I'm pretty sure he's out. But without him not playing, you kind of evil the playing fields get a little even. But you know what I mean?
That's why I said it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close.
We're gonna see. The biggest thing is Jeremy Jenkins can he guard the big kid over there, Goebel? Can he guard that 16-10 and take him off rhythm, because that kid is smooth and mature. He plays a mature game, so it's gonna be good, man. Listen, that's it for the predictions. But everybody, if you want your flyers, if you want your tryouts flyers,
one last one.
Go ahead.
One last one.
Which one?
One last one. I do have. I think we missed one, but I do have Ely over Pine Charter because
Oh,
again,
I
I
forgot
think
about
it's
that
at
game.
80. No, I think it's at Pine Charter.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah,
about
but
that game.
Ely is a little bit more
Wait a
talented.
minute. Let's talk
Yeah,
about
Ely
that.
a little bit more talented. Yeah, they're a little bit more talented than Pine Charter.
So, okay, we
I
got
think both
Ely
teams.
versus Pines Charter. What's Pines Charter
Yeah,
record, man? I forgot. My apologies, Pine Charter.
yeah. I think it's at Pine Charter. 'Cause I think there was the 1 seed. I think there was the
I'm
one
about,
seed.
it got to be a Pines Charter. We can't leave this game off. Ely
Yeah,
at Pines Charter.
yeah.
Yeah, it's at Pines Charter.
It's at
Ely
Pine
is
Charter.
17-9, and Pines Charter is 19-7. Of course, Max Ortega, one of the best guards in all of South Florida, is on that team, averaging 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Super athletic, signed with Wofford College, Division One. Strong guard, played in Miami, and again went over there and won a state title. Now we're here, okay. And then you got Ely. Oops,
Yeah.
hold up. Blanche Ely, on one of the rising teams in South Florida. Who we got? Delon Hannah.
Dylon. Yeah, Dylon.
Dylon
Yeah.
Hannah. He's 16 points a game. Jalen Jonas, 11.6 points a game. Jalen McNabb, 10 points a game. They got a nice little scoring. But then Snell.
Yeah.
He's gonna be there. Justin Snell, he'll be there, 6'2" guard.
Yeah.
Who you got winning that game? Let's talk about that.
Yeah, I like Ely winning that game because I just think that they're probably a little bit more athletic than Pine Charter. But I know the Pine Charter got the big kid inside. I want to say he's 2027 too, 27 or 28. But he's I think he's 6'6", 6'8", can finish. And that's one kid that Ely can't really match up with. But if he's able to dominate inside, Pine Charter can possibly win at home. I just think Ely can match up better against any other team Pine Charter has played. So I think Ely is going to states.
He's going back to state. Remember they were like undefeated back in the day or something?
I want to
Isaiah
say
Jenkins you talking about?
Yeah. Isaiah
Jenkins?
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good, man.
You can tell he's young though, but he can finish around the basket. He's not a liability down there, so he can make his presence felt. So
okay,
Ely pretty much led by the guard Justin Snell and Dylon. Justin in the open floor is like a menace to society, so you just can't let him get in transition because that's where he excels at. So if Pine Charter is able to slow him down and keep everything in the half court with him, they'll have a better chance to win. So I got Ely by 2.
Ely by 2.
By 2
on the road, 5-8 to Lakeland.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this, man. Pine Charter. Any game that they were supposed to win this year, they won.
Yeah, that's true.
So the games that they're supposed to win, they won. I mean, they lost to Palmetto and St. Thomas Aquinas, and then Western in overtime.
Yeah.
So is Western as good as?
It's gonna be a dogfight though. It's not gonna be. That's why I said it's only boy about 2. It's gonna be a dogfight. Like Roka's gonna have those guys extremely prepared, ready to go. So it should be a good one.
Well, I'm excited to see some games this week. I'm also accepting film. But anyway, like I was saying, coaches, if you travel coaches, if you want advertisement, if you want for your tryouts, or anybody want advertisement for events, it's $40 on the Instagram. Help us out, donate to us, and try so we can try to keep building, man.
Yes,
keep building, and we want to keep working and letting the community know that these kids are really good and getting as much exposure as possible to the city. So I appreciate everything. Coach, you got anything else?
That's it. Keep trying to help us out as we trying to get these kids into school and expand our platform and stuff like that. So we doing as much as we can within the season. So we're trying our best. So help us to help you.
Mm. All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all soon. We got another one coming out pretty soon. Coach, I'll holler at y'all later.
Okay.